The market's so dynamic, and being able to steer based on data as fast as possible and also as flexibly as possible has become super important.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessia from Tradebyte and we're here today with Timo from Meine Marke Mode. Hi Timo, a pleasure to have you here. Meine Marke Mode has successfully established multiple brands on European marketplaces. What's your golden rule for brands, and especially when they first decide to launch on marketplaces?
What we have learned over the years is that the P&L for every brand can be very different. So the first thing that we do is we set up a P&L for a specific country and run through the numbers. What is your starting markup? What is the gross margin? And then what category and what price range do we expect to offer this brand? Because then we'll define what will be the return rates, and bottom line, how much money can we make with this brand in theory? So that is really a golden rule that we want to run through for every brand at the very beginning.
And regarding TB.360, we're excited to have you on board as we refine the tool. How do you see the role of data evolving in our partnership? And also, what are you most looking forward to building together with Tradebyte?
I think having accessible data has become more and more important for everyone, right? The market's so dynamic, and being able to steer based on data as fast as possible and also as flexibly as possible has become super important. So for that, we need an integrated environment that allows us to access the data. Then we need to be able to use them as automatically as possible, and ideally also help us to not only look at our own data, but also at what happens in the marketplace. So this is what really excites me in particular. I think that you have access to the marketplace world in general, to a very large degree, at least when it comes to fashion, is super interesting. And matching your data with our data, so basically getting benchmark features and insights that are then very actionable for us, obviously not on a detailed level, not like for like, but just seeing what works in general and where the potentials could be is something that I would like to explore even further than you already do today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, for being here, and looking forward to what's next.
Thank you so much, Alessia.